Good morning and afternoon, team, depending on your time zone. It is Tuesday, June 16th, and this is our Lunch and Learn. Now, what we are doing here is wrapping up our week 3 of June. Now, we have big things on the table right now, because right now, everybody who puts in $300 this week is getting entered into a raffle for one of the trips to Ireland.
Woo.
Meaning you didn't have to do all these points and stuff. Somebody is going to put their hand in a pile and somebody is going to come up as the winner. Now, if you're thinking, oh, I don't have that good of a chance, if you've ever played Lotto, your chances are way better. And the last time they did this was during the Greece trip contest. They did it a couple of times. They had a month where they did one a week. And guess what? 2 of the winners were from our team.
Oh.
So Belinda had won one of the slots and she had earned the trip. She ended up earning the trip for 1. So she ended up with the trip for 2, one that she earned and one that she won. And Larry won 1. So when we went to Greece, it was awesome. Belinda brought her daughter on that trip, and Larry brought his husband. So it was just absolutely terrific. So if you're thinking, you know, I mean, we're here to tell you, anybody who's been on the team a while, our team does awesome in Park Lane raffles. Phyllis has won 2.6 million raffles from Park Lane in one way or another. I won, when I was new, I won a whole deluxe host-only set. It's actually right over there, the amazing set from like a guessing game that Scott played on his Facebook one time. It's just crazy. We have good juju when it comes to Park Lane raffles. So I'm putting it out there that someone from this team is winning, but you can only win if you're in it. So we wanted to make sure that today we provided for you ideas to get that 300 in, even if right now you're like, shoot, I don't have a show this week. I don't have any sales this week. What am I, how am I going to do this? And if you already have it in, I'm sure you're all down for some extra sales this week, because if you did an extra 300 between today and tomorrow, your paycheck would have on it, let's see, an extra $90 on it if you are a fashion director, more if you are higher up. So if everyone's down, if you'd all be okay with an extra $100 on your paycheck this week, then let's go ahead and get started. I know that Jen Ewert is on a limited time today, so I'm actually going to let her go first, Jen, if you're able to come on.
I am able. Hello from the Pacific Coast.
Right now. How great is our job right now?
Hold on. Let me turn around. There it is. It is so good. I love this. This is the way to work right here. Yeah, so really quick, my idea for your extra $300 is to go and ask 10 people for a Twizzler earring order. That's it. Ask them what color, tell them it's $32 plus tax and shipping, and done. 10 people. That's $300 right there.
Now,
easy peasy.
Jen actually made a cute image that goes along with this that we'll make sure that we share in the thread of this recording so that you're able to send it. And isn't it interesting how when you break it down, it's like, oh, that's $300, 10 pairs of Twizzler earrings. Now, of course, you could also, if you wanted to do it more like a sale, then you could do them, for say $20 each, which if you were to put them on 2 as regular, 2 at half, score yourself a bonus item, and then put some on a host order, you could get away with even doing them on a sale too. So if you feel like, oh, I don't want to just go full price at people, then try the other way. But also, if you were to get, Jen, and if you did this, right, where you did it as 10 separate orders, so then, of course, what happens?
Exactly. Then you get all the host rewards.
Yeah, $400
and
host rewards.
People don't know. I mean, $30 for a great pair of earrings. People really are not going to argue with that, especially when you let them know what you're going for. If you're honest with them and put that in your message or your phone call that, hey, I have a chance to earn a trip to Dublin by selling 10 pairs of earrings. Would you be one of those 10 for me. I would say most people are going to be like, oh my gosh, what? That's amazing. Of course I will. And throw in, I mean, you could definitely throw in the Moana earrings into that also.
Yeah.
Because with the Moana and the Twizzlers, if you give them a choice, you're still going to end up with $300 when you get 10 orders, or, you know, bump it up to 12. See if you can do 12 instead of 10. So, yeah.
And honestly, you could also remember, because 10, if you were to tell everybody, when 10 people take advantage of this special, I can put you all into the raffle for the hostess benefit. So you could make this the world's easiest mystery host. Because somebody for buying one $30 pair of earrings, $32 pair of earrings, is going to win $400 worth of jewelry. So love that. Thank you, Jen, for sharing, and thank you also for sharing that image that you can send along with the message. So we'll get that copied over into the thread. All right, next up, Phyllis wanted to share something that's working for her. Go ahead, Phyllis. Looks like there we go.
I was actually just thinking about what Jen had just shared and how easy it would be if you took the time to make the phone call. You know, very few people are going to say, no, I can't help you with that one, girlfriend. No, but most people are going to say, okay, if you call them up and you add all the verbiage that Jen just added, or if it's your cool girlfriend who always likes to help you out, and just say, you know, look, this is a time when I need, I'm almost at the end of the contest. For me, you know, I'm always in a contest. It's a contest period. I've got a couple of pair of earrings you can pick from. Which pair would you like? Most people are going to say yes. So I was just going to say that this is a time when you can pick up the phone. I'm just going to keep talking about that, because more and more I'm getting more business from having phone conversations with people. And especially somebody who hasn't ever worn your jewelry. This is a perfect way for them to get a piece of jewelry for the first time, just to kind of see how it works.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, pick up the phone, pick up the telephone. Don't send out a text. Don't just send out a text. Don't just post it on your page. Follow up with a phone call.
Yeah, it's definitely good to use multiple contacts, because just like we tell our hostesses, like, you can't just do a Facebook post and think people are going to join your party. So to do just a post is definitely not going to work here. Now you can kind of blend everything that's being shared here. And again, if you wanted to do it as more of a flat rate pricing so that you could kind of make it easy for yourself, if you wanted to do, I'm doing a $25 earring selection, how many would you like? And then just pick out earrings that in the vicinity of that price. So you could do Moana, Twizzler. You could even go as far as Goddess. Those are $36, but that's, by the time you factor in this half price items and stuff, it'll all work out. You know, you could do Whispers, you could do whatever, you know, and just kind of do $25 a pair, unlimited, how many would you like? And then show them a graphic of a bunch of those earrings in one photo. Remember too, that if you had somebody take advantage of a few pairs, now they can take a bonus item, right?
Yep.
So they could do that. Yeah, the julep would be really nice if you're not familiar. Hold on, in fact, let me show my whole earring display here so that you can get a couple of ideas. So Birdie would be a great one to do at some sort of sale grouping. These are the julep that Jeanette is mentioning right here. These, I called that totally the wrong name on my show last night. I called it something else with a J. I don't remember. So anyway, julep is the correct name. The Samba earrings, even the bamboos are only $34. So you have a lot of options as far as some fun summer earrings that you could just make all in one big bunch, and then go ahead and collect those orders. Now, of course, you can run with this and do anything you want. You could do necklaces, you could do something totally else. Earrings seem to work great for things like this because most women are always down to grab another pair of earrings, right? Yeah, I could use a pair of earrings. Yeah, I would like a pair of earrings. Once you start doing necklaces, people start getting pickier, but earrings people just kind of throw on. I always think of that as, oh, you could definitely include these, the fables. These would be a good one if you want to pick something, especially if you feel like, you know, even though I say this, I feel like it never really comes true because I'm like, oh, everybody must have Moanas by now. I better do something different. But yet, anytime I put Moanas on any kind of special, I sell a ton of them. It's either the same people buying another color, or it's people that didn't get them before, or I don't know, sometimes it's people who lost one. But whatever, that works out really well. So, you know, it's funny, when those of you that are Long Islanders, remember Tri-County Flea Market? In the back, if you went in the back entrance, and we always went in the back entrance, there was always this big costume jewelry display. And there was a few of them through the mall, throughout the store, but I always went into the back one. This was in the 80s. And they had earrings that were 3 for $5, you know, big 80s plastic earrings. I should have known then that I would end up in jewelry sales, because every week I would babysit, and then every week I would go, my mom would say, oh, we want to go to the flea market. Hell yeah. And I would buy another 3 for $5 earrings. Literally every week. I had 12 million pairs of earrings in the 80s as a teenager. And that's kind of the people that we're looking for here. People that just want to throw on another pair of earrings and have fun. I'm so excited. I replaced my buttercups. I had broken them. Or they broke somehow, and they're back. And I think they look, I love them with this necklace. So here is, we started talking about this before we started recording. So our RRC piece from last month is this, the Juliet. No, the Phoebe. I'm just going to call everything Juliet, apparently. So this is the new Phoebe necklace. It has that lariat style. The bottom is a hammered heart, long, thin heart. And then you can just kind of have it as high or as low as you want. So some people will want to wear it, you know, almost choker style. Oh, I didn't even try that. That's pretty cool. I was kind of wearing it more middle to lower. And I was able to last night kind of bring back that whole street sweet sales riff. So one of the styles that's out there is called street sweet. Street sweet is when you have something edgy with something real feminine. So if you've ever seen like a denim jacket worn with a lace top, or when you see anything that has like something leathery with something lacy as part of it. Even when you see like a moto jacket worn with a skirt, that's all street sweet. And that's kind of what's going on here, because pearls, sometimes people stay away from pearls because they feel like they're going to be frumpy. And they kind of think about that whole, you know, Stepford Wives kind of pearls look, where it's like the little earring with the matching necklace with the matching bracelet. Yes, that's what looks frumpy. But when you're wearing them with pearls and crystals, or wearing it with different styles of pearls and everything kind of together, then that's a super updated look. And definitely part of what that book, How Not to Look Old, supports. There's a book called How Not to Look Old. And one of the things that it says that dates you is wearing jewelry in an outdated setting or style. So when you do pearls in this way, so this is freshwater pearl with regular pearl, but mixed in with metal, mixed in with crystal, you would definitely never say that this is frumpy looking. So that is, you know, just kind of a new sales, I hate to call it a sales pitch, it's not a sales pitch, but a new informational section you can put back into your show. Because, you know, I feel like I've said the mixed metal one for a long, long time now, and the growth of metals and stuff, and I hadn't put the street sweet one into a show for a while, so it was fun to put it back in last night by using this new piece. So I think the retail on this one is in the 70s, I want to say 78. So most people will take this as a half price item, I would say, because what it will be, if it's 78, then it's 30 something as a half price item. And, you know, great order booster. Some people might take it as their bonus item. I don't love that. I don't love when people take something in the 70s as a bonus item. I feel like you could do better. But some people look at it as, oh, but if I take it half for 30 something, it's cheaper if I do it as my bonus item. So it really depends on what else they want. So, okay. So, okay. So Becky in the comments here, she keeps a list of content for that, so that when she wants to put something in her VIP group, she can look at her list. So she's saying here that she's going to add that Sweet Street look so that the next time she's ready to put something in her VIP group, she remembers to do that, and suggesting that we all can do the same. Okay, so Phyllis, was that the idea that you wanted to share, or did you have something else as well?
Actually, I just wanted to talk about that, and I just wanted to encourage people to call people personally and talk about being in the contest and ask for help. And sometimes people, I find that people on my team especially have said to me before, they don't really feel comfortable asking for help. But if you're offering a service to people, they will help you because you offer them a service. So it's all in how you craft it. It's all in the language that you use. So I always call and start out with, I like to start out with, how are you? How's your family? How are things going? Listen, while I have you on the phone, I'm going to tell you about a special, you know, and the reason I really wanted to offer it to you today is because it's a limited time. It's a time sensitive thing for me. And if you're able, I would love it if you would help me out by purchasing a pair of earrings today, or, you know, making a small purchase today. And I saw something, my girlfriend, I don't know if you can see, I have all this pink stuff right behind me. I was going to talk about that too. My girlfriend sent me a package yesterday. I have had the same Mary Kay lady for over 30 years. And yesterday I got this big package in a pink envelope. I knew it was from Nancy. I knew it was Mary Kay, but I was like, I don't need anything. She sent me a package of a ton of stuff, lipstick, fingernail polish, just a whole bunch of different things. And the card in it said, this is your have a nice day gift. I was like, what in the world? I've never said that. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe you can, if you have a bunch of jewelry around, put a piece of jewelry in an envelope and send it to people and say, this is a nice day gift from me. That was really special to me. That was really special. So I just want to say, make it personal. You know, you have to make it personal. I just find that people do so much on Facebook, and a lot of people get sales from that. I don't get a lot of sales unless I talk to people. I have to talk to people. That's it.
It's funny. My family calls that a happy day.
That's what I think. That's what it says.
A gift for that we don't like didn't require anything.
That's it.
Happy day.
That's exactly what it says. It says happy day.
Oh. See, my mom actually came over with, she was always wanted me, since we bought this house, it has an in-ground pool, and she was always telling me about these, they're like foam, but weights. So like, in other words, they're foam on land, but if you kneel down and use them in the water, now they're weights. Yeah. And she came over when they came back from Florida, first time seeing them since the quarantine. She's like, we brought you a happy day. And it was those things to use in the pool.
Yeah,
so yes, everybody loves a happy day.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Yeah, I thought it was great. So
awesome.
That's it. I'm going to try Jennifer's. I'm going to do what Jennifer did. I used to do that in the beginning. Years when I first started out, I used to sell electrified earrings like that to get my orders up. That's a perfect idea, and it works.
Yep. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Does anybody else want to share? I do have some, but I want to give the others a chance to share first. I know that a lot of people are on you know, mute and stuff. So I don't know if I have posted it in the leader group in case you're wondering if magically you were supposed to know something. The leaders knew.
So Michelle, when you said that this was a good way to make this a mystery hostess
yes
event today, just kind of, do you do that? Can you tell me a little bit how to do that today to make it happen by tomorrow?
Yes, well, yes, because one of the things that you could do is any form of a mystery hostess, because there have been times where last minute my show canceled, right? And you're like, wait a minute, that was my business for this week. I can't not have something going in for this week. There's a contest this week, right? Or I need to get paid. Bills still come every week, whether or not people cancel or not, right? So how am I going to get this done? So you could do a show for your VIPs that you announce as soon as this Zoom is over. Do it tonight and collect orders tonight, tomorrow, and close it. And you would make it a mystery hostess. People get very excited to win free jewelry like that. And so if you were to announce, oh my gosh, I have new pieces, I have summertime colors I want to share with you, we're going to do some new accessories for summer. I don't care if you don't have something that's technically new, okay? Because you have something in your office that someone in your VIP group has not seen. So it's always new to them. Look through your trays. I did that yesterday because I was kind of getting bored with what I was showing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I found my Sydney necklace. I'm like, how have I done 3 weeks worth of shows without showing Sydney? So I rotated a few things out. So there's always something new to show. Never feel like you're being untruthful when you say that. Something will be new to somebody. Okay. And then do some posts throughout the day, getting them excited about some of the new things that you have, some summer tips, summer colors. I know Jeanette, a bunch of us got a hold of some summer colors, like posts that you can do, and then just market it as this is going to be a mystery host party. So all the orders that get placed, one of you is winning the big giant shopping spree.
That's it.
And then depending on how big the shopping spree is, you can go ahead and divvy that out. Because if it turns out that the credit, let's say you have 8 orders and now the credit's going to be the 160 or the 260 if you choose to add the Fast 50s, you have one person win the 260. You could even make it separate that somebody will win a $200 piece for $25 and let somebody win that prize separately. So sometimes people have had such huge response from this that the shopping spree ended up to be, say, $500, $600, $700. They divided it into 2 shopping sprees so that there was 2 winners of $350 shopping sprees instead of one person hogging up all 700. You could do whatever you want to do, but people love a mystery hostess party. And you don't need a lot of notice. People either have plans tonight or they don't. They can come on a live or they can watch a replay. But if you were to announce this today and then go ahead and do that live tonight, you would have orders tomorrow. I have no doubt that you would all be at 300 by tomorrow if you just did something like this. Yes, Jeanette is reminding us, remember, you're the past hostess of this show. Everyone has an order in their own name probably within the last 2 months, right? Everybody has a show in that your name is the hostess name. You use that show number, and on one of those orders, you make a past hostess order, and you could raffle off that $25 item as well as a prize. So you can let people know someone is winning the free shopping spree. 2 people are winning a $200 piece of their choice for $25. So this is your chance to really treat your VIPs special, do something fun for them, and of course, do what we always do when we do special things like this. Everyone who books a party is going into an extra raffle for pick something up. Do you have an impression bracelet? Do you have something? Because you want to, use opportunities like this to get new shows booked as well. But there is no doubt you would have $300 tomorrow if you did this tonight. And what we can do too is if anyone has done mystery hostess shows, if you could share in the Shine On group some images for that people could use, because the last thing I want is everybody now going and sitting down and making all these images that I know already exist. So let's go ahead and get that, shared in the group as well. Right. Always good too to do as your raffle things that are being discontinued. So everything that they just put on that get it for $15 or $20 or whatever, that means it's not coming back. So once I actually just recently replaced my confetti earrings. And then I said, oh, geez, so now they're getting discontinued. Okay. So yes, if I was doing this tonight, I would be making these a prize for something because I already know they're not coming back. So no problem. Confetti earrings are an extra raffle. You can make these the on-time raffle for joining the live within the first 10 minutes, right? I'm finding that to be more and more effective because now that not everybody is quite as quarantined, you know, now we can go out to eat in some places. People, the weather is nicer. If nothing else, they're outside in the backyard. So they're not quite as quarantine-y as they were 2 months ago. So I'm finding that the on-time drawing for Facebook parties is becoming increasingly effective. Becky, I feel like you unmuted yourself and took your camera off and you were getting ready to talk there.
I'm sorry.
Why would you be sorry?
Because I'm doing something else.
No, you're fine.
No, I think
just finished.
I think that if you also go back to your list of potentials too, you can help not only you do this, but maybe somebody start their business with the $99 kit. And this is a really great incentive to get them started in this week too. So as easy as it is for you to get 10 Moana orders or Twizzler orders, you know, encourage somebody else that's on the fence to do the same and y'all can do it together.
Love that. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to put together the materials to do it, share it with someone for sure. And remember, there's always the option of going into the mock VIP group and choosing one of the sales from the past and just kind of updating it for now. So I'm going to just do a quick screen share because I'm not sure that everybody is fully informed on the sales in that group. So if you go to your Facebook, is everybody seeing my screen now? Like, do you see my Facebook feed? Okay, so the mock VIP resources group is where we keep everything for our organization. And when I say our, it's really Mary Grace's whole organization. Just for great social media things. So the best two spots in this group, we don't do too much in the news feed. We mostly have everything in the photos. So the albums have great lots of great albums in this group. So Jeanette made a whole bunch here with different messy necks. So if you were to post a bunch of different versions of that today, you should then tonight in your live cover some ideas of how to put it together. Show them one by one how to put it together. You know, share a carts is another way to get some sales today. To pop up, you know, do a live showing some pieces and then share carts with those pieces in it. That's a great way to get some sales too. So Jeanette did this one also where she put together some looks and then you just have to take a few minutes to do the carts from your website and then share them into your group. Lots of great real life photos in here of all different people in all of Park Lane and customers and everybody wearing new jewelry. So you'll see there's lots of creative things here in the mock VIP resources group. But if you go to the events, what's really consistently here over and over is different sales. So for example, this sale did really, really well for me. And I think it's not just that it was the Mother's Day. I think it was also that the pieces were just so beautifully shown and stuff. So we did put these sales here for you so that you can use them. Now in the description, we always like to explain how this is done, because if you're gonna offer a sale, all you're doing is opening a show in your own name. And then when you put these orders in, every customer is gonna be in your name as well. And you're gonna ship the entire show to you to redistribute. So you would do, these posts in your VIP group. First, you announce that there's going to be a big sale today. Slashing prices because we, you know, I want to, you know, I want to treat you all to a fantastic sale. Stay tuned. It's going to start at 4 o'clock today. And you do posts this afternoon, you do some tonight, you do some tomorrow, and then you close it up. So you'll see that it's a reduced price on every single post. Now you're saying, wait a minute. So normally a namaste ring would be one of the regular items, right? And how can I do that if this is going to be 15? So let's say somebody buys a namaste ring for 15. That's fine. You're going to keep a list of what everybody orders. And then you go ahead and make your own 2 and 4 orders out of this big list of all this stuff that people bought. So you have to order 4 namaste rings and 6 pairs of Moana earrings and 7 starburst necklaces, whatever. So you fashion them together into 2 and 4 orders. Now, yes, if the namaste ring is at the top of the order, I'm $15 short. But what you're going to find is that when the higher price items that you'll be putting on the order for $25, these are priced higher so that you make that money back up. So somebody buying a Blondie necklace here is paying $32. It's going on the order for $25. So that extra, what is that? $12 is making up for the deficit on the top of the order for the Moana earrings, let's say. So that money-wise, this really does work out. If somebody ordered an indigo, they're paying $33, but it's going on the order for $25. And remember, you can also work with the hostess benefits to fulfill these orders, because this would not be a mystery hostess. This would be you using the hostess benefits to also fill some of the order. And then you'll be able to, you'll be surprised. These sales add up fast. All of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I have $700 in orders here because people were excited to take advantage of a sale. So if you wanted to use this one, just be aware that these are often worded as, you know, great gift for mom or treat your mom. So just take out the mom part and you're all set. If you want to try to squeeze in the dads and grad sale or just call it something else, then this one started out with men's items and then switched over to women's items. So Father's Day is on Sunday. If you were to overnight them, if you were to place the order Wednesday night and overnight, it would be tight. So I don't know that you want to necessarily do the men's items, but the images in this also sold really, really well when I did this. Now, those of you using SynShare, there's already a folder for the dads and grads and for the mom sale as well. So if you want to do it really fast, use the folder for the dads and grads, use the folder for the moms the word, and then just kind of edit, you know, the whatever's needed to not be Mother's Day anymore. That would be the fastest way to get that done. So I charge everybody whatever they ordered plus tax, and I charge everyone a $5 flat rate shipping. That way, because it costs me $3 to send it from my house to their house. Does anyone have a question on sales? You know, you could actually, you know what? You could use this one, the Get Lucky sale, because then you could theme it. You're just telling people straight out, if I put in $300 this week, I'm in a raffle. So if I'm going to get lucky, you're going to get lucky. That's what you should do. Use this one. This one won't even need any editing. So just take a look at the items. This was in March, so there may be things in here that are now sale items or whatever, so just look it over. But OMG, use this one. Forget what I said. This one, then you can use the same headers. You could use everything from here. There's even an emphasis. Like, look, we have all of these ready for you to go. Just obviously you can't use starts Friday because you need to start today and end tomorrow. So, but the imaging here is ready to go. So, and there's some nice, cool, different items in here. Yeah, like this one, don't use this. These are gone. I'll make it easy for everybody and just delete it now. But yeah, lots of great ones in here. So this would be the one to use for the most limited amount of issues. And you'll have sales to put in tomorrow. So if you were to do the sale and then incorporate a live also, hands down, no problem. You will have it. Okay. Questions on any idea that was shared, or does anyone else want to share an idea? Oh, Gabby, you had a question here. Do you phrase the raffles only if I get 10 orders? No, you can raffle the hostess benefits no matter what the sales are. Well, I mean, as long as it's 300. But what you can say is with 10 orders, the raffle prize will be $400 in jewelry. So you want to romanticize the amount of the shopping spree based on 10 orders.
Michelle, with that, you can also do the 10 orders that if we get 10 orders, I'll raffle off two $200 sprees as well.
Oh, because of the $25 item.
Correct.
You
Or
can
because
take
you split the host.
two $200 pieces. Yeah.
Or split the host credit for 200 and 200 to.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But 2 people will get lucky to win if we get the 10 orders.
Yes, absolutely. You can make decisions on that however you like. That's great. Does everybody feel like you could go get $300 today and tomorrow? That's the goal. Candace, I see you nodding. You're getting it. And honestly, even if you put in your 300 this week, I mean, I'm always down for an extra $100 on my paycheck, right? So everybody go get lucky. If you need to run a sale, use the Get Lucky sale. And it always helps to do the live, and the follow-up is so important. So use whatever follow-up you know is going to work with your customers. And if you're not sure, then do several. So if you know, text your texters, pick up the phone and call the ones that you know are not texting or Facebook messaging, and you can never go wrong with both. So, all right. Well, thanks for all the awesome ideas shared. I hope this is helpful. And let's get everything. Any images that you're using or that you talked about, if you shared, if you could put it in the Shine On group in this same thread. I'm going to post the recording, and then we'll try to put everything on that same thread. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of the day. I'll remember, new stylist welcome call tonight at 8. So if you have a new recruit, encourage them to be on tonight. See you tonight.
Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you. Bye.